Good morning from Longville. District game as St. Louis will take on the South Beauregard Knights.
Center fielder number 13, Clay Gaskin.
So Clay Gaskin will lead things off for the Saints. First pitch to Gaskin, he fouls it down the right side out of play. So no balls and a strike to Clay Gaskin. Fastball on the low side catches the plate. It's no balls and 2 strikes now to Gaskin. Chopped foul. Count remains 0-2. Pitch misses outside. Gaskin checks his swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gaskin. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Slow roller's going to have to hurry. And Gaskin will beat it out for the infield base hit.
Now batting third baseman number 27, Evan Jobert.
Nobody out. Gaskin at first for Jobert. Jobert fouls it back. It's no balls and a strike. Check swing is fouled down the third base line. The ball's 2 strikes now to Jobert. Jobert fouls it back once again. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Gaskin takes off, swing and a miss. Here's the throw down, and Gaskin safe, stolen base, strikeout to Jobert, and there's 1 out in the inning. So Gaskin advances to second on the Jobert strikeout. That'll bring up Gus Milligan.
Now batting center fielder number 9, Gus Milligan.
Milligan shows bunt. Ball gets under the catcher. Gaskin takes off. There'll be no throw. 1 ball, no strikes to Milligan. Gaskin at third base now for the Saints. Fly ball right side. Right fielder going back. He'll make the catch. Gaskin will tag and head home. And the Saints have a 1-0 lead on the sacrifice fly RBI by Gus Milligan.
Now batting first baseman number 18, David Nolan.
So here's Nolan. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strikes to Nolan. Beasley on the mound for South Beauregard. Pitch misses low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball center field. And the center fielder will make the catch to end the inning. Saints pick up 1 on the sacrifice fly by Gus Milligan. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It's Saints 1, South Beauregard 0. Bottom of the first inning, Saints leading it 1-0. Drew Blanchard on the mound for the Saints. First pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball right side. Wilson under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Drew Blanchard on the mound. Clay Gaskin is the catcher. Nolan at first. Cooper Miller at second. JT Pelican at short, and Evan Jobert is at third. Hit high in the air left side. Jobert in foul territory, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. In the outfield for the Saints, Caleb Duhan in left, Gus Milligan is in center, and Chase Wilson is in right. Christian Carpenter is the designated hitter today for the Saints. First pitch from Blanchard misses low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Chopped foul to the left side. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jimenez. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. 2 down in the inning. Fly ball left field, left center field. Milligan on the run, and he'll make the catch. The Knights go down in order in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second inning. It's Saints 1 and the Knights 0. Top of the second inning, Saints with a 1-0 lead, and Christian Carpenter will lead things off. For the Saints, we'll have Carpenter, Pelican, and Wilson due up. Carpenter fouls it off. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch misses high. A ball and a strike to Carpenter. Fly ball right side. Right fielder's over. Near the line, he'll make the catch for out number 1. So 1 down in the inning for JT Pelican.
Now batting shortstop, number 6, JT Pelican.
Pelican fouls the first pitch back. No balls and a strike. Ground ball towards the shortstop. 1 hopper over to first in time for out number 2. So 2 down in the inning for Chase Wilson.
Now batting right fielder, number 25, Chase Wilson.
Wilson swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. No balls and a strike. Foul tip, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Wilson. Swing and a miss. Wilson will strike out to end the inning. Saints go down in order in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's Saints 1, South Beauregard 0. Bottom of the second inning. Saints lead at 1-0. First pitch from Blanchard is a curveball. It's in for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike to Davis. Fly ball right side. Wilson retreating. He turns. It's going to get over his head to the wall. Davis will head to second base and have a double. So leadoff double for the Knights. That'll bring up Kibler.
Now batting for the Knights, right fielder number 8, Kane Kibler.
Kibler shows bunt, and he'll be hit by the pitch. So runners at first and second now for the Knights after the double and the hit by pitch. That'll bring up Fisher, the shortstop.
Now batting for the Knights, shortstop number 3, Chase Fisher.
Timeout as Gaskin walks over to talk to the bench. Now he'll head back out. So here's Fisher with nobody out. Runners at first and second for the Knights. Curveball from Blanchard off the handle. It'll get into center field for a base hit. 1 run will score as Davis will come home, throw to third. It's not in time. Runners advances to second and third. Knights have tied it here in the bottom of the second at 1.
Now batting center fielder number 22, Leland Broussard.
Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand.
So here's Broussard. Nobody out. Runners at second and third for the Knights. First pitch gets away from Gaskin. Here comes Fisher to the plate. I'm sorry, Kibler. And he'll score, and it's 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-1. Fisher advanced to third. So now there's a runner at third with nobody out. Fastball misses up high. Two balls and no strikes to Broussard. Pitch misses outside, and it's 3-0 to Broussard. The 3-0 pitch is in for a strike. 3 balls and a strike from Blanchard. Outside for ball 4. Runners on the corners now for the Knights.
Now batting your left fielder, number 10, Cohen Gray.
First pitch shows a bunt, bunts it back towards Blanchard. Run will score. Blanchard will take the out at first base. The Knights lead it 3-1. One out in the inning.
Pitcher number 4, Wyatt Beasley.
If you was facing that needle, you would get loaded too. Business minded, now I'm trying to make it so real.
One down, runner at second. Up to bat for the Knights is the pitcher Beasley, swinging a miss on the slider. No balls, 1 strike. Throw back to second. And Broussard is back. Swing and a miss. And no balls and 2 strikes to Beasley. Fly ball center field. Milligan coming in. It'll drop. And Broussard will come home to score. And it's 4-1 for the Knights.
Now batting for your Knights, catcher number 15, Charles Keith.
So back to the top of the order for the Knights. Bunt down the left side. Blanchard over to first in time for out number 2. Beasley advances to second base. There's 2 down in the inning for Broussard.
Now batting number 5, Jesse Broussard.
First pitch is called a strike. So no balls and a strike to Broussard. Chopper spins foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. 2 down. Runner at second base. hit by pitch, second of the inning for Drew Blanchard. Now runners at first and second for the Knights. Here's Jimenez. Curveball misses low. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Jimenez. Base hit back up the middle. Beasley will head to the plate. It's cut off, throw to third. And he's tagged out at third base. Run will score. And the Knights will lead at 5-0. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors, 2 hit batters. We'll go to the 3rd inning. It's South Beauregard 5 and St. Louis 1.
Leading off for your Saints, second baseman number 28, Cooper Miller.
Cooper Miller will lead things off, followed by Duhan, then back to the top of the order. And Gaskin here in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch to Miller, misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 is low, and it's 2 balls, no strikes to Miller. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sliced foul down the right side. 2 balls and a strike now to Cooper Miller. Big gap in right center. Here's the 2-1, misses low and inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Center fielder playing straight up on Miller. Right fielder guarding the line. Three balls and a strike to Cooper Miller. And he's going to call it a strike on the low corner. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Miller. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball third base side, and it's foul. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss, and Miller will strike out for out number 1.
Now batting for your Saints, left fielder number 16, Caleb Duhan.
Here's Caleb Duhan with 1 out. High and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Same pitch, and it's called a strike this time. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Duhon. Ground ball towards the first baseman. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. Two outs, nobody on for Clay Gaskin.
Now batting, catcher number 13, Clay Gaskin.
First pitch to Gaskins in for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball is called a strike up high, and it's no balls and 2 strikes now to Gaskin. Gaskin foul tips the 0-2. Fouled off to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes to Gaskin. 2 out, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd. Chopper back towards the mound. Throw to first. It'll be in time for out number 3. Saints go down in order here in the top of the 3rd inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Knights 5, Saints 1.
Now batting for your Knights, number 9, Avery Davis.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. Davis, Kibler, and Fisher due up. First pitch is in for a strike from Blanchard. No balls and 1 strike. High and inside. It's 1-1 to Davis. Grounded down the 3rd base side. Past Jobert. They'll say it was fair. Davis makes a big turn, but he'll stay at first. Throw back to first. Almost gets him.
Now batting right fielder number 8, Dave
Single down the
Kibler.
third base line for Davis. And that'll bring up Kibler with nobody out. Pitch misses outside from Blanchard. No balls and 1 strike. I'm sorry, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Throw down was not in time. Fastball misses low. 3 balls, no strikes to Kibler. And ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Kibler. Runners at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Chase Fisher.
I'll bring up Fisher with nobody out. Runs at first and second. Fisher shows bunt. Bunts it foul down the first base side. So no balls and a strike to Fisher. Shows bunt again. Outside corner, no balls and 2 strikes. Hit high in the air, first base side. Nolan has room near the Saints bench, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 down in the inning.
Now batting center fielder number 22, Leland Broussard.
Here's Broussard with 1 out. Runners at first and second. First pitch catches the outside corner. It's no balls and a strike. Shows bunt. Ball gets past Gaskin and the runners advance. So 1 ball, 1 strike now from Blanchard. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike from Blanchard. Slow roller towards shortstop. JT Pelican has it. Throw not in time. Throw to the plate. And run scores.
Now batting left fielder number 10, Cohen Gray.
Infield base hit, run scores at 6-1 Knights. One out with runners at the corners. So here's Gray. First pitch misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Blooper towards the right side. And another run comes home for the Knights. They lead at 7-1.
Now back for your Knights, pitcher number 4, Wyatt Beasley.
Here's Beasley with runners at the corners. First pitch misses inside from Blanchard. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, foul tip. So the runner has to go back on the foul tip. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Beasley. 1 out. Runners on the corners for the Knights. Curveball outside. 2 balls and a strike. Outside, throw to third, and it's going to get into left field. Run will come home. Throwing error on Gaskin sends home a run. And now it's 8-1. Knights scored 5 in the second, 3 here in the third. Still 1 out, runner at second base. Two 1 from Blanchard. Swinging a foul tip. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Beasley. And it's fouled off to the right side. Popped it up towards the left side. Pelican calls it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down now.
Now batting catcher number 50, Charles Keith.
So back to the top of the order, and Keith. 2 outs, runner at second base. Wall pitch by Blanchard. Runner advances to third. 1 ball, no strikes. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes from Blanchard. Pitches in for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Bloop single, right side. That'll fall, and another run scores. Now it's 9-1 Knights. Knights have had several. Just put the bat on it, and it'll fall out there.
Third baseman number 5, Jesse Broussard.
2 outs, runner at first for Broussard. Broussard fouls it off his leg. It's no balls and 1 strike. Fouled off once again. No balls, 2 strikes to Broussard. Off the handle. Nolan will get it. He'll step on the bag. That'll end the inning. Knights pick up 4 in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll go to the 4th inning. It's South Beauregard 9, St. Louis 1.
Leading off for the Saints, third baseman number 27, Evan Jobert.
Jobert, Milligan, and Nolan due up for the Saints here in the top of the 4th inning. Jobert lifts one high to center field. Center fielder going back. He'll get under it and make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting center fielder number 9, Gus Milligan.
Milligan shows bunt, pulls it back, and it misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Milligan pops it up, catcher gets under it, and he'll make the catch. There's 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting first baseman number 18, David Nolan.
David Nolan with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Ground ball towards third base. Third baseman takes it on 2 hops, throws across. What's the call? I think he called him safe that he was off the base. And Nolan will be safe on the bad throw by the third baseman. Pulled him off the bag. So now bring up the designated hitter, Christian Carpenter.
Designated hitter, Christian Carpenter.
So here's Carpenter with 2 outs and Nolan at first. First pitch misses high. They throw down to first. Close play to Nolan, scrambling back. 1 ball, no strikes to Carpenter. Pitch misses high. 2-0. Check swing, called a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Carpenter. Carpenter fouls it back, and it's 2-2. Pitch misses low. So full count now to Carpenter. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Nolan will be running with the pitch. Carpenter, fly ball right side, and that'll fall into the gap. Nolan will round. He'll head to the plate. RBI double for Christian Carpenter. So it's 9-2 here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up JT Pelican.
Not bad. Shortstop number 6, JT Pelican.
Carpenter at second with 2 down. First pitch fouled off. Caught the top of the catcher's helmet. It's no balls and 1 strike. Fastball misses high, 1-1. Pitch misses low, and it's 2 balls and a strike to Pelican. Fastball misses high, 3 balls and a strike. Pelican fouls it back out of play. Full count to JT Pelican. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And Pelican will strike out to end the inning. Saints pick up a run on the RBI double by Christian Carpenter. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's South Beauregard 9, St. Louis 2.
Now pitching, number 28, Kane Miller.
Kane Miller will take over for Drew Blanchard. And pitcher also into the game in right field is Parker Morgan. So here's Jimenez to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch from Miller misses outside. No balls and a strike from Kane Miller. Just misses off the outside corner, 2-0. Misses just low, and it's 3 balls, no strikes now from Kane Miller. Strike called on the outside. Fly ball left field. Duhan going back near the track, can't come up with it. And Jimenez with the double. So leadoff double for the Knights.
Now batting number 9, Avery Davis.
Here's Davis. Davis will bunt it. Nobody covering first. And the runners are safe at first and third.
Now batting for the Knights, right fielder number 8, Kay Kibler.
Here's Kibler with nobody out. Runners at the corners for the Knights. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 to Kibler. Grounder back towards the mound. Miller has it. He'll throw it to first and get the out. Runners stay put at third. Davis advances to second.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Chase Fisher.
So runners at second and third with 1 out for the Knights. And here's Chase Fisher. First pitch and another blooper for the Knights. With the exception of the Jimenez hit.
Now batting for your Knights, center fielder
Every hit
number
the
22,
Knights have had
Broussard.
have been bloop singles just over the infield of the Saints. First pitch to Broussard's in for a strike. 1 out, runners on the corners for the Knights. Bunted foul down the right side. Broussard fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball towards the right side. Miller has it, throws to first in time for the out. 2 outs in the inning. Another run scores for the Knights. And it's 11-2.
Now batting for your Knights, left fielder number 10, Cohen Gray.
So here's Gray with 2 down and a runner at second. First pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. And yet another softly hit ball for a base hit. And a run comes home. Now it's 12-2.
Now batting pitcher number 4, Wyatt Beasley.
The Knights have hit 2 hard hit balls today. Everything else has been bloopers that just fall right over the infield of the Saints. 12-2 Knights here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Beasley with 2 outs and a runner at second base. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Pelican calls it. That'll end the inning. Knights score 3 more in the bottom of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. It's Knights 12, St. Louis 2. Morgan, Miller, and Duhan for the Saints. And the first pitch to Parker Morgan misses low. 1 ball and no strikes. Saints need a run here on the top of the 5th. Morgan hits it foul out of play. One ball, 1 strike to Parker Morgan. Strike on the inside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. And swing and a miss as Morgan strikes out on the curveball. There's 1 out in the inning. Here's Cooper Miller.
Now batting pitcher number 28, Kane Miller.
First pitch is called a strike, high and outside. There's no balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses low, 1-1 to Miller. Here's the 1-1, popped it up, left side. Third baseman will call it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. The Saints are down to their last out here in the game.
Now batting for the Saints, the left fielder number 16, Caleb Duhan.
Duhan fouls it back. Duhan, grounder towards the right side, will be foul. It's no balls and 2 strikes, as now the Saints are down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Duhan will strike out to the end of the game. South Beauregard wins it by the 10-run rule, 12-2. Next up for the Saints will be a non-district game on Monday as the Saints will host Karen Crow at Legion Field. Your final from South Beauregard High School. South Beauregard Knights 12, St. Louis Saints 2.